Welcome to another video edition by Dirk E. Teacher, bringing you great ideas straight from the classroom and the media for the classroom. Active or passive voice 1. An introduction. 1. What is needed? 2. Similarities between active and passive voice. 3. Differences between active and passive voice. 4. More about the passive voice. 5. When to prefer the passive voice. Please read, speak and write along. Please click the link below for suitable worksheets in PDF format. Active and passive voice. SVO stands for subject, verb and object. What is needed? There's our example sentence. Jan kicked the ball. My verb is kicked. My subject is Jan. Who kicked? Jan kicked. Jan kicked who or what? The ball, that's my object. And that is active voice. So, what is needed? Sentences with an object, the ball. In other words, with the transitive verb kick. Move the object of the active voice now as to the subject position of the passive voice. There's my verb construction, my grammatical construction. It is past tense, kicked. So it becomes was kicked. Why was kicked? It's a singular subject. The ball is singular. Then I add by and I conclude with Jan. So that is an indication of the passive voice. So what can I say about the similarities between the active and the passive voice? 1. Both are language structures that describe actions. 2. Both can be described in different verb tenses. We continue with the differences between active voice and passive voice. Our example sentence here, Jan kicked the ball. My verb is kicked. My subject is Jan. My object is the ball. Active voice, the subject is the doer. 83% of speech and of writing is active voice. Let's start now with the ball. We're going passive voice. My grammatical structure here is was kicked because it's past tense. We said it's singular subject, so it's was, not were. The was is an auxiliary verb. It acts with the main verb, kicked. I have to add by in order to make certain that my subject and object are the right way around. And now Jan is now called technically the agent. Passive voice is used in only 16%, but there are times when we will prefer the passive voice. We are getting there soon. So we exchange the object and the subject. That is one of the differences. The subject is now the receiver. The ball is the receiver of the action in the passive voice. The word order is also different. More differences between active and passive voice. Again now, example sentence here. Jan kicked the ball. The verb is kicked. Jan is subject. The ball is object, and that is active voice. We're going to go now to the passive voice, starting with the object of the active sentence. It becomes the subject of the passive sentence. So it is was kicked. And then we add by, and the agent is there too. So what more can we say here? Verb kick changes to past participle form kicked. The subject of the active voice, Jan, is now the agent in the passive voice. The agent can be omitted. The ball was kicked. When to prefer the passive voice? A. We don't know who did it. The watch was stolen. We don't know who's the subject of the active sentence. So now we prefer to say it in the passive voice. Was stolen is my grammatical structure there. B. The focus is on the object, the fact that the object was stolen. C. It's obvious who did it. The police, of course. When we say the perpetrator was arrested, my grammatical structure indicating passive voice. The same here with he was accused of, not the police, but the perpetrator was accused of. Was accused, again my grammatical structure of the passive voice. We continue with when to prefer the passive voice. Number D. The active voice is unusual. I was born, not my mother bore me. The book was written by, not so-and-so wrote the book. It is published by, and then the publishing house's name. E. Processes. The ingredients are mixed. Doesn't matter who mixed them. The most important thing here is that it is mixed. The mixture is chilled. Doesn't matter who put it in the fridge. The most important thing here is it has to be chilled. F. You don't want to disclose the source. Imagine you were told you were a manager and you were told something secretly off the record. And you want to confront the people to try to find out how they will react to your information. Then you say, I've been told. Or you can say, it was mentioned to me, without disclosing who told you so. Thank you very much for watching, listening, and participating. For written practice, click this link at the bottom of the video, beenthere.co.za PDF packages. Each PDF is based on one of these videos. Refer to the video number at the top of the PDF sheet. Please return to the video if you need more help. For similar and other videos, click the YouTube link at Dirk E Teacher Playlists in the description below. Bye. Take care.